Okay, Algebra 2. I'm back with you again. We're talking about factoring cubes. So we just did a difference of cube problem. The other kind of situation you can have is the sum of cubes. So the sum of cubes is when you got a cube and you got another cube, but they're added together. So it's the sum of cubes. Now guys, if you know the difference of cube pattern, you're going to know the sum of cube patterns. It's always cubic roots times square leftovers. So cubic root of a cubed would be a. The cubic root of b cubed would be b, positive b here. And I always let these dictate what's going to come over here. You're taking one factor from three factors. There's two factors left, which is square. You're squaring these single factors. So you'll have a squared here, and you'll have b squared back here. Because if you look at it, a times a squared will get you a cubed, and b times b squared will get you that. The other thing you're going to have when you factor is you're going to have a middle. All right, so the middle is gotten by multiplying these together and changing the sign. So it's going to be negative ab. Okay. All right, let's try a problem with this then. So say I had a cube. Say I've got t cubed plus 125. Now again, I'm going to be as good at this as recognizing that I got cubes. If you look at this like this is something you don't know what to do with, then you're right. You won't know what to do with it. That's a cube, and that's a cube. That's a plus. It's cubes. It's the sum of cubes. So we're going to take this thing and we're going to cube root and square leftover. So cube root t cubed t, cube root 125, 5. And now I want to take these and make the remaining trinomial byproduct. So square up t squared. Multiply these, but change the sign, negative 5t. And then square up the back one to get the other part of that trinomial you're going to have. Now, this over here is going to look like a perfect square trinomial, but it's not. If you recall, to get the back piece of a perfect square trinomial, you have to take the middle, divide by 2 and square it, which in fact would not work for this. This is not a PST. So what that means is once you've got this thing down, you are done factoring it. Okay? All right, now I want to give you a little bit bigger cubic problem. So let's say I've got 27c cubed negative, let's go big, let's go 1,000. All right. Now again, I look at that and I see cubes. This is cube rootable, this is cube rootable. So this one is difference of cubes. All right, cube roots. 3c, cube root negative 1,000, negative 10. Those are the building blocks for the square leftover. So square up 3c. 3c times 3c would be 9c squared. Multiply this, but change the sign for the middle, positive 30t. And then square up negative 10. Negative 10 times negative 10 is positive 100. Okay? So, sum of cubes, difference of cubes. Cubes are cubes. Okay? Look for cubes. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next factoring pattern.